So, hello everyone. If you could just excuse the building work and the late stream. It turns out game one has already been played between zyxon and Fumitoks. Um, and zyxon played very well, so we could learn a lot from how to keep an advantage with white in 960 Crazyhouse. So, what does he do? He developed his pieces nicely. So, all his pieces really came out nicely. Queen ended up trapped. He goes for an a6 attack. He gets a pawn for the back rank, and okay, he gives up the queen, but stays very safe. Okay. I'm wondering if there was. So. And then the queen will be mating. Okay, so that was game one. I'm not sure if there was any missed mate. Maybe here there was a missed mate with knight at g5, f takes g5, and then knight at g5, f takes g5, and it says rook at f6. Okay, and then you just take. If knight takes f6, then knight takes g5, king f5, pawn g5, and so on. Okay, but what if knight at g5 takes, rook f6 takes, and we've used up our knight and rook. We'd have to do something. Oh, so we could do something like knight here, and that's actually checkmate. Okay, so getting to the current game. So this time we're looking from Fumitoks' perspective. It's going to be the same position. So let's see. So zyxon we saw develop very nicely in that first game. So I guess Fumitoks is going to try and learn some of the things, like bringing the bishop to the center was very good, but of course zyxon has set up his pawn slightly differently. And we're actually up to the live position. So welcome everyone in on Twitch chat who's joining us. This is going to be a very short stream, just covering this short match between zyxon and Fumitoks. Where zyxon has taken the first game with white, and now Fumitoks with white is trying to hit back. And this looks like a much closer affair than the first game. I guess the first game was a bit of an opening disaster. Okay, so it's hitting the loose bishop. Still, I think the key in this game is going to be developing these queens. They're playing quite rapidly. So time control 5+5 on board 1 of the Crazyhouse 960 League. So obviously this is a very nice move because we're defending and attacking at the same time. And this is a nice move because it's developing the queen while also defending. But again, I'm very impressed with the way zyxon has set himself up in terms of just his pieces kind of found quite natural squares. I mean, white is doing nicely as well, but the bishops are in a sense pointing a little bit into into blockades. Okay, so what stuff is going to happen now because the F file is open. So he's threatening at f7 or takes e6. So just pawn at f7, but then the problem with that is knight takes h7 is a threat and you can't take back because that's a double check and looks dangerous. So since those are the two weak points, he puts a bishop down and you can't just take that bishop so easily, it just gets taken back. Having said that, you could just take it. Maybe put a pawn here and then take it, something like this. But no, he goes instead for a distraction. Ah, he's just trying to clear out.
Check.
Oh. So you can't take it because queen takes h7, checkmate. So this is very exciting, what he's done here. Because a check,
Check.
queen takes h7 to follow.
Check.
Rook takes rook.
Check. Check.
And he's found the mate.
Check.
Aha, very quickly done. Well done, Fumitoks. Fighting back, and that was just a beautiful, that diagonal was really dangerous. Wow. We see spectators, Jibitami, the finisher, and myself, and Oppa Waisman was also watching earlier. So, let's see. Yeah, that's hi there, Methane Bro. That is the end of the stream. It's 1-1 between Fumitoks and zyxon. Very, very nicely played game from Fumitoks. I mean, it looked all fairly equal to my untrained eye until this final knockout blow. So knight here, obviously with h7 threats. zyxon seems to have defended them well, but bishop at h3. And that was a critical mistake, apparently. So bishop at okay, not the critical mistake, but pawn at g4, sorry. Pawn at g4 is not a defense because takes, knight f6 check, threatening queen takes h7 checkmate. So he takes the rook to give his king some leeway, but just queen takes, rook takes with check. The rook lands on the 7th rank, the queen lands on the 8th rank, and it's checkmate. So very nicely done. And really, so castles was a very even possession. Knight e4. So maybe castles was a bit dangerous apparently. It's just a tiny bit dangerous. Knight b5, bishop e7 takes. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the defense should have been. Bishop at f5 is correct. Bishop at h3 is correct. Then apparently bishop takes knight was slightly sterner defense. Yeah, that's quite good. So bishop takes knight because you can't really take back because you lose your queen, so you'd have to take this bishop maybe. Yeah, so you can see how that would be a little bit more. And so back here, the only other point, knight f7 apparently was stronger than castles. But yeah, okay, really nicely played game. I think that's it. I think they're just playing a 2-game match. They are indeed. It's 1 game all. I can even just going to see if they've added the games themselves. They've in fact added the games themselves. Very nicely done of them. And it turns out I streamed it as well. 1-1, 2-game match. And later today we can look forward at 2 PM to the Lone Wolf against Legion Destroyer, and in the evening Pepperloo will play against PKR, and next Sunday evening, Pepperloo will play Flourish. So thanks everyone for tuning in. This is the Crazyhouse 960 League. This is the set of entrants, and we were just watching a board 1 matchup with Fumitoks against zyxon. So I'll write is equal to 1/1 and it didn't quite work, but it's equal to 1/2 rather. Yeah, it's equal to 1/2. They both won 1 out of 2, so congratulations to both for putting on a great show. Okay, so see you next time. Bye.